Hello, Dr. Devin here, and today is episode 29 of Dr. Devin's Wellness Wednesday workshop. Today we're going to talk about the scoop on poop. Everyone's favorite topic, I know. So why are we talking about this? Because if you don't use the bathroom regularly and as much as you need to, then you're going to build up all of those toxic byproducts of digestion, and you're going to fill up your gut, and it's never going to get out, and then you're going to get more and more problems in your body. An unhealthy bowel habits can cause neurological disease, they can cause autoimmune disease, and they can lead to chronic inflammation. If you remember, chronic inflammation is what causes a lot of pain. We talked a few weeks ago about a lot of the foods you can eat to increase inflammation and decrease inflammation, but if you don't eliminate those foods, then nothing you eat is going to really help. So you have to eliminate. There is something called the Bristol stool chart. Everyone's favorite thing to see, I'm sure. The Bristol stool chart has 7 different types of stools that you can have. And the best 2 types to have are number 3 or number 4. Too much like this is from constipation or your body not eliminating enough. Too much of this is from your body eliminating too much, like diarrhea. Diarrhea is usually caused from inflammation. It can be autoimmune diseases or something called leaky gut syndrome. We'll talk more about leaky gut syndrome in the future. But, so yeah, you should look like a number 3 or a number 4. The other question is, how often should you go to the bathroom? If you eat 3 times a day, you should probably go about 3 times a day. You have to get rid of all that stuff. Anything less than once per day is abnormal and unhealthy. You really need to go at least 1 time per day, every day. It should be pretty easy. You shouldn't have to push too hard. Pushing too hard can cause hemorrhoids and other problems in your intestines. You need to get it all out when you're there. If you have to keep running back to the bathroom, then that's a problem. You need to just get it all out. The color should be light to medium brown. It should not be black or tarry, especially if it's black or tarry. You need to go see a medical doctor immediately because you have other issues in your intestinal tract. And it should be halfway between sinking and floating. If it floats too much, then it could be because of malabsorption of your food. The smell shouldn't be extraordinarily bad. That could be malabsorption. You could have celiac disease, you could have Crohn's, you could have pancreatitis. If you have a problem going to the bathroom, you might need to get a stool or a squatty potty. So today's episode is brought to you by the L1 vertebra. It's nice that God tattooed L1 onto our vertebra in the spine. That's pretty awesome how that works. He didn't, but anyway. L1, let's see, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, is right there in your lower back, top of your lower back. You can probably guess what L1 controls. It controls your colon and your intestines. So L1 is kind of important for your health. So, back to the show. To improve bowel movements, I've got a number of different things that you can do to help clean yourself out regularly. Number 1 is increase your fiber intake. Women under the age of 50 need 25 grams of fiber every single day. Men under the age of 50 need 38 grams every single day. Women over 50 need 21 grams, and men over 50 need 30 grams. Some of the best sources are vegetables, but some of the best vegetables are broccoli, beans, lentils, chia seeds, and split peas. Except for broccoli, and beans, you probably hardly ever eat any of those other ones. So keep on eating. Back to your eating habits. You need to chew slowly and thoroughly. You need to chew and chew and chew and chew and chew, kind of like a cow chewing on its cud, so that your body that's where the digestion begins, is the enzymes in your mouth. And then the chewing helps start the digestion. If you don't chew properly, your food's not going to digest properly. You need to stop eating when you're full. You need to do an intermittent fasting. We've talked about that multiple times, but intermittent fasting is when you eat over an 8-hour period of the day, like I do from noon to 8 o'clock during the day, I can eat. And then from 8 p.m. until the next day at noon, I don't eat. That helps balance out a lot of the hormones in your body, especially insulin. And then it helps your body work much better. I've noticed a lot of good improvements with my health since I started intermittent fasting. The last thing on this eating habits is keep a food journal. Write down all the foods you eat every single day, everything you eat, and then write down how you feel. If you feel bad, then stop eating one of those foods for 21 days, and then see how you feel. If you don't feel any better, add it back slowly. See how you feel after that. Next is to reduce stress. You can do deep breathing and meditation. Punching things helps too, as long as it's not people. Reduce caffeine and alcohol. They both dehydrate the colon. Water. Water. I've told you about water dozens of times on this show. Half of your body weight in ounces every single day is how much you need to drink when you're not exercising, you're not out in the heat every single day. Just your average every single day, half your body weight, that's how many ounces. So if a person weighs 200 pounds, you need 100 ounces of water every day. If a person weighs 100 pounds, 50 ounces of water every single day. So just take your body weight, divide by 2. That's how much water you need every single day. That's going to help you go to the bathroom much more successfully. Exercise 30 minutes a day can help the muscles in your colon start working better. Fermented foods. Eating fermented foods is really good. They have probiotics, which you've probably heard about probiotics. A lot of people take pills for probiotics. They also have prebiotics. Prebiotics are what the probiotics eat and attach to so that they stay in your intestines. If you just take probiotics, you will eventually eliminate the probiotics. If you take the prebiotics and the probiotics, then the probiotics will stay there and eat the prebiotics and help your body work better. The best sources of fermented foods are sauerkraut, kefir, and real pickles. I say real pickles because stuff you buy at the store is not real pickles. It's not fermented. You would have to make them yourself or go to a farmer's market or know somebody who makes real pickles. When you feel the urge, go to the bathroom. Amazing how that works. Especially 30 to 60 minutes after you eat. Your intestines are already ready to start moving after you eat, so you might as well just go right then. Avoid medications, especially laxatives, stool softeners, anti-diarrhea medications. They help, in a short-term situation, they can help you. But a lot of people take them over years and years and years and years and years, and the more you take them, the less your body is able to adapt, and the more problems you have with your bowel and bladder habits. Magnesium is the best thing to take if you're having problems going to the bathroom. You know how you know if you're taking too much magnesium? If you have loose stools. Then you just cut back on the amount of magnesium. Change your position. I kind of talked about this earlier. Use a stool or a squatty potty. When you're squatting, when you're sitting, your colon kinks up, and when you're standing or squatting, your colon unkinks. It's kind of like how women for thousands and thousands of years of history would give birth in a squatting position, and births went pretty well a lot of the time. And then about 100, 150 years ago, women started giving birth laying down, and it hurts a lot more. Your colon works so much better when you're in a squatting position, just like giving birth works so much better in a squatting position. Next thing I'll talk about is chiropractic. Like I said, our good friend L1 is the nerve that comes from the brain out the spinal cord and through the nerves to control your colon. That's kind of important for overall health. Some Young Living essential oils. Again, we've talked about Young Living many times. These are the oils that I would recommend. Peppermint, digize, caraway, fennel, anise, basil, and bergamot. Guess what? In the Young Living Premium Starter Kit, it comes with 11 oils and a diffuser, and 2 of those oils are included in that, peppermint and digize. Right now, for the next week, anyone comes in here, gets a Premium Starter Kit, I will give you $25 cash back. So you just order the kit, I give you my kit, and then I give you $25 cash. So it's a pretty sweet deal, just for the next week. 704-827-6560. I hope you enjoyed learning about the scoop on poop today. Be sure to like, comment, and share below. Probably like, comment, and share. And we'll see you next Wednesday. Have a good week. Bye.